It's expensive to be made.
Welcome to Bravo's Moms Unfiltered, the podcast where real moms spill the tea on all the things Bravo and the chaos of everyday life.
We're your hosts, Allie and Crystal, two Bravo-assessed moms who aren't afraid to say what everyone's thinking completely unfiltered.
From housewives drama to mom life meltdowns, we're here to break it all down with humor, honesty, and maybe a little bit of bitching.
So grab your favorite drink, settle in, and get ready for some unfiltered fun.
Welcome back, Bravo Moms. We'll get started with Beverly Hills, episode 7.
Okay. So, Beverly Hills, let me see, where are we? Episode 7. Zoe meets Erica. Zoe meets at Erica's house for a talk sesh about the dinner at Zoe's house.
I like them together.
Together, yeah.
Yeah.
They kind of have similar vibes.
Yes.
Very very mellow. Not very talkative, but when they do talk, it's always something intriguing.
Yes.
So she goes to Erica's house and they start talking about Dorit and Amanda and what happened with, Dorit trying to talk to Amanda about her talking behind her back, about her bad-mouthing her husband and calling him basically an alcoholic. And Amanda said she wasn't feeling it. Obviously, nobody knew except for Kyle that it was the anniversary of her son's passing. So it kind of left everybody in shock. And Amanda's trying to blame Dorit. And I get what all the ladies are saying, that Dorit didn't mean anything by it. She was just basically trying to do her job, which is create drama. And so it's almost like the girls have Dorit's back because Dorit was just doing her job. But there are instances where, where you bravo, bravo, bravo. And this was a bravo, bravo, bravo moment. Let's cut it. Don't talk about it. Fight with someone else or have another person fight with each other. I think that Amanda should have gotten a break after she told them. But it seems like Erica and Zoe are saying that since nobody knew about it, that it's not Dorit's fault, which I kind of get, but then I kind of don't, because once it was said, I think Dorit should have moved on and said, hey, let's talk about it another time. And I'm so sorry, let's move on. Let's have another moment.
Yeah.
That's how it should have ended. But Dorit kept going, meaning that she really just did not care. And she was trying to make her moment.
Yes,
because that's
100%.
what everybody does. They all felt bad. I mean, they all felt bad about the situation, but the fact that she didn't tell anybody but Kyle, I don't know, maybe because they didn't talk to her or they didn't get to know her or they didn't conversate with her. They most likely have tried their best to avoid Amanda.
Yeah.
So when was Amanda going to be like, oh yeah, I'm here, but so it's also their own fault. They should have if you're not going to know because you're not even talking to her, you're avoiding her and talking about her the whole night. So it's your own damn fault.
I still feel like she shouldn't have even gone. She should have just stayed home.
Yeah, I think she should have stayed home too. But I mean, in certain situations, sometimes, let me get out of the house for an hour.
Yeah, that's true.
With these ladies to see.
It'll be good for you.
Yeah, it'll be good for you. But it did not happen that way. And it took a left turn.
Yeah.
They go after Amanda about her talking loud on her phone on the car ride where did they go? Arizona?
Yes.
They went to Arizona. And remember, she's in the middle between Zoe and she's having all her phone calls. And they just thought that was very unprofessional. They didn't need to know anything. So I thought that was true. I would have been like, girl, hang up or get out of the car, get an Uber. Amanda and Kyle meet up at a furniture store. Kyle asks how she's feeling. Amanda says she didn't sleep all night. She said she felt terrible. She said that she hasn't heard from Dorit since that night. And it's crazy because Kyle also thinks that Dorit didn't mean it in that sense. Mean it in what sense? And then Amanda response sounds like Crystal Minkoff, a lawyer type words, is what Kyle said because Amanda used the word accosted, I think was the
Yes.
word.
Yes.
And when you use those words, you know it's coming from someone with a lawyer professional background.
Mm-hmm.
Like she asked, she's been in obvious legal battles where her
Yes.
lawyer has advised her like this is that meaning. And I don't think you should use that if you want to make amends with someone.
Yeah.
When you're throwing the lawyer's handbook at someone, don't expect an apology because
No.
that's not going to happen.
No.
And Kyle did not like Crystal Minkoff anyway, so her saying that may not go very well. Bo's Dorit, Kyle, and a lady named Summer, who's Bo's best friend. They all go to
Yes.
lunch. Name Amanda. No, Summer.
No,
Uh,
summer. Yeah.
so Bo's best friend went through a tough divorce, so that's why Bo's brought her.
Mm-hmm.
He was a military JAG lawyer.
Yeah.
And she ended up losing her 2 kids or her kids for, like, 2 years. It was a 2-year, like, horrible divorce. So, she ended up losing her kids for a very long time because he was a lawyer and had, strings.
Knew what to do. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I think that was cool of Bose to bring her because then you
Mm-hmm.
get a different perspective of everybody who goes through divorce when there's kids involved.
Yeah.
Dorit asked Kyle, did she think about filing after the picture came out with Mauricio? And she said yes. Dorit also asked, maybe in the back of your mind, you will reconcile. And Mo shows up and everybody's eyebrows get raised. Like he just shows up out of the blue.
Yeah. That was. Do you think production told him to go there, or
Well,
it was honestly random?
I don't know because his story was he was in a meeting with someone from Saudi Arabia. He was
Yeah.
in a business meeting and he was coming out of one of the meetings and saw the camera crew
Let's
and
just.
popped
But how
in.
did he know it was them?
He's like popping up everywhere and I
I
don't
know
like
3 different
it's not
Bravo
a coincidence.
franchises this year.
Yeah, it's
It's
not a
crazy.
coincidence. Like he either has ownership or
It's
something's going
crazy.
on.
Yeah.
This is the second this is no, the third time he's popped up.
Mm-hmm.
While Mo is there, Bose was like apparently they've never met.
Yeah, that was weird too.
That's weird. Yeah, so Bose was like, "We've never met, but I almost attacked you last year when you were at the restaurant with the girl." And I was like, if I was sitting there, I would have been like,
And he was like, "Well, come up and say hi."
I I know. Dorit and Mo start talking and they exchange phone numbers right in front of Kyle. Did you get that part?
I did, but I thought it was weird they already didn't have each other's phone numbers. 'Cause doesn't Kyle have PK's phone number?
Yeah, that was the whole fight last year.
I know, but
I
like
thought they were in a group text message. I
that's
thought they were group so it
I
was
thought they
very
all had each other's numbers. So I thought that part was weird.
I
Just
almost
weird
feel like
because I
that was
thought they already had.
premeditated and planned.
Yes, yeah, probably.
Like, why wouldn't you have they've already had each other's phone numbers.
They
They
had
had
to
to
have.
have
Yeah, that's so weird.
yeah, that's just weird. Weird in my mind. Bose feels Dorit starts talking about what happened with Amanda, and Bose says she did. Did you finish the convo after she told you about the death of her son? And Bose has a legit question. Like after she said it, did you keep going? And Dorit was like, yeah, I kept going. So Bose also feels that Amanda used it as a defense mechanism, like she kept it in her back pocket and she just waited, which I don't think is the case. I just think nobody was conversating her, like nobody was taking the initiative to get to know Amanda.
See, I agree with both. I feel like it was a defense mechanism. I think she knew it. She only told Kyle on purpose, and when she felt like the time was right, she used it.
Yeah,
But I still think Dorit should have stopped, regardless.
regardless. And
Yeah.
I don't know, I just don't feel like there was a moment where she had the opportunity, or maybe she was gonna wait till everybody was at the table and maybe make a toast and say thank you for taking my mind off of this or something. I don't think
Yeah.
she was ready or she knew that Dorit was gonna come and attack her. You know what I'm saying? So,
I think
I don't
she
know.
I think she knew.
You think she knew, like, someone was gonna come
That
in hot
something
for
was
her?
gonna happen, yeah. So I feel like her and
Maybe.
Dorit already haven't gotten off on the right foot before this.
No, they were starting to get close, like, Dorit was fine with Amanda until Sutton came and said, "Well, she's been talking about you." They were fine.
That's true, I guess. I don't know. I just feel like she knew something was gonna happen, so she just kept it in her back pocket.
Yeah, I don't know. She probably knew someone was gonna come after her, she just probably didn't know who.
Now who yeah.
Yeah. Dorit says that she went through Amanda's book that she wrote, and while she was going through it, she read excuse me. She read something that said she ran away from a cult.
Yeah, it's her blog online.
Is there a blog?
Yeah,
So
she
there
has a blog, and she
did
put it in her blog.
did you read the blog?
I did not, but apparently everyone else has, like, seen it too, so
I'll have to read it now because that's interesting.
mhm.
Let's see, it says Rachel Zoe filed for divorce during filming. It's all over social media. Zoe is shocked that it is and is happy that her kids are at camp during this time. I
I
thought
don't
that was pretty
I don't know why she was shocked. 1, I thought she already filed, and 2, did
yeah,
she not think it would be, like, headline news? Like, she's a big name person before she got back on the show, you know what I mean? Like, she
yeah,
had her own show on
and
Bravo. She's a millions of
you're in Bever
companies.
you're in Beverly Hills.
Yes.
Like, girl, we know when you take out the trash,
Yes, yes.
okay? And what time. You
Yeah.
take your dogs out for a
Yeah,
walk.
she's like, "Slow news day." I'm like, "Not really."
Slow news day. Thank God I can't. I
I
can't.
was like, "Not really.
I
Maybe for
don't know
you."
why it's big news because I don't even know who he is. I know
I
who
mean,
Zoe is,
I
but
know who she is, and I think that's why. Plus, we knew
yeah,
she was coming back on she was coming to Housewives, so I think they already put her in the spotlight again.
if I knew who he was, like if he was Mo, which Mo, everybody knows who Mo is, then I'd be
Yeah,
like, but we don't really know who her husband is. Like,
yeah.
he's not like another famous person. So Kyle and Mo take a tour of Kyle's old house that Amanda bought. And I like it. It's pretty. The
Yeah,
before and after, I think she definitely did some upgrades. I think
she
the
did.
value of the house definitely went up. Kyle gets very emotional and can't really hold it in. It's crazy because I believe this is the same house that Sutton rented the first
That's what I
season that
thought, yes.
she was there, she rented.
The one she, like, was it she started a fire or something? Or she did something happen?
I can't remember, but I do remember that someone
Did something something
also
happened, right?
rented.
I
Yeah,
thought it was her.
I can't remember. Kyle starts crying, bringing back memories. Mo is just not emotional. He's like, "Why are you crying?" Da 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 da. He says, we didn't move out of the house, you don't think we would have this problem, or you think that we would still be together?" And Kyle is like, "Yes." So I don't know, like, like they say, more money, more problems. So
Mhm.
now it's bigger house.
Yeah.
The ladies get ready for Kyle's hosted birthday party. I think she
Mhm.
hosts that at some restaurant.
Yes.
They all get to the restaurant. Zoe and Dorit start talking about their divorce or Zoe's divorce going public. Dorit intentionally sits right across from Amanda, and as soon as sits down, Amanda gets up and goes to the bathroom, like totally trying to avoid confrontation, which is what
Yeah.
normal people do.
Mhm.
But Amanda's not that familiar with Bravo, and you can't just walk away, or else they'll boot you. She gets back. Starts talking, and Dorit wants to clear the air. Amanda says, "Can we speak privately?" And Dorit says, "No." And Amanda goes, "Well, am I going to get accosted again?" And all the ladies roll their eyes when it comes to technical terms. So it's like, you don't want to say that because,
No.
then everybody kind of puts up a wall because they know, like, what are you gonna throw
Yeah.
a book at me? Am I gonna get a cease and assist from your lawyer if I
Yes,
start
right?
talking bad about you now, which has happened. And I think that was the end of it. They left off at the dinner table.
Yeah,
And yeah, to my
um,
understanding, and then they went
z
to Watch What Happens Live. Was there anything
yeah,
else?
'cause, Rachel Zoe, Dorit, and bows end up outside. I think Rachel gets upset about something, or Dorit does, and they end up outside, and they don't wanna go back in, and Dorit misses her birthday cake. Because Jennifer Tilly comes out and goes, "Kyle wants you to come and have your birthday cake." And Erica's like, "Oh, gee, it's my birthday." And Dorit's like, "I'm not coming back in there." I don't remember why they went outside, though, but they ended up outside from everyone else. It was something Amanda said. But yeah, that's how it ended. So I did not watch What Happens Live, but I did see Kyle on it.
Yeah, and then Watch What Happens Live, it was crazy because Kyle, Paris, and Kathy are all three on Watch What Happens Live with Andy. Kathy is so funny. Please tell me you watched it.
I did not.
Oh my gosh, Kathy. She has okay, so they're all sitting there. So
Okay.
it's Paris, Kyle, Kathy.
Okay.
And Paris is sitting closest to Andy. And then Kathy is over here. She's got her cute little dress on. She's gorgeous and stuff. And then she's got her purse. She's got two bags. She's got one bag. So she's sitting at the edge of the seat and she's got one big bag. I
Okay.
thought
Behind her.
maybe a dog was in it.
Uh-huh.
And then she's got another bag, like a little purse, and it's literally just strapped to her outfit.
What?
Like, I'm like, put it down, get comfortable, get a glass of water. No, like she was ready to go
I gotta find a
before it
picture of
even
this.
started.
That's funny.
And here's the funny part.
Yeah.
She had RB fries in her purse and she pulled them out and Andy took a fry and Andy was like, those are
My
cold.
gosh.
And I think Kyle's like, yeah, or Kathy's like, yeah, they've been in there a while. I'm like, oh
Oh
my God.
my gosh.
Oh, it was
That's
Sonic
funny.
fries. I'm sorry, Sonic.
That's funny.
So they ask a bunch of questions. The only thing that really Andy got to the important question about Christmas with Mo and Aspen.
And what'd
So
she
I
say?
think Kyle was just like, yeah, they do it all the time because they have the place up there and it's kind of like, school, work, everything. But when the holidays come, your family's together and they can't stop that.
I
They have,
mean, yeah, I guess.
yeah, you have four daughters that overpower
Yeah.
and overvote you. So you kind of are obligated to go.
Is that white thing her purse that was behind her? Looks like
Yeah,
a dog.
yeah. You're looking. Yeah. Oh my God. It was a huge purse. I was like, maybe she wasn't supposed to go on. And just last minute,
Right? Changed her
they
mind.
brought her on stage and they put another
That
chair there.
that I feel like that sounds about right. Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
Andy, both Paris and Kathy, every time the question is
Yeah,
not
that pink
towards
mirror I
them.
see.
They're looking in the mirror when the camera's not
That
on
little
them.
pink
And
mirror.
Andy points it out. Yeah.
That's funny.
Andy points it out. It's hilarious. It's they have an addiction. I can
Yeah.
there has to be a rehab for this type of nonsense.
Yeah.
One of the funny questions Andy asked, who is the worst at keeping secrets? And they both point to Kyle,
I feel like
which
I
I thought
believe
was
that.
funny. Yeah.
I feel like Kathy's not good at keeping secrets. I feel like she just lets things slip out.
Yeah, but Kathy, I'm going to call those Kathyisms and that she
Yeah,
does
no,
not
it is.
mean to let them slip.
No, she does not.
Okay,
That's
so
funny.
then that was it. We can go into Southern Charm, 9 and 10.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then did you watch Summer House? Okay.
I did. I just finished it.
Okay. It's so good. It's so good. Okay, so Southern Charm, 9 and 10. I'm gonna quickly go 9 because 9 wasn't even that really great.
No, it wasn't.
Madison and Vanita get pedicures. Madison says she does explain. Yeah, I think she's like 3 weeks out before her baby.
She
And
is.
she's kind of a little bit nervous because her first pregnancy pelvic broke during her
That's
first
crazy.
child. Yeah, that's crazy. And so this time I think it was a scheduled C-section. Like
Good.
there's no way I would be like, yeah, let's try this again. No.
Did she say that she has big babies?
Yeah, that's
Okay,
why.
that's what I thought she said.
Well, I mean, I don't know why she's only had one baby, so but yeah, this other baby, the girl,
Was big too,
she's
right?
so cute. She's so
Teddy,
cute.
yeah.
Yeah, so cute. Madison tells her that she needs to make up between her and Salley, and it's very childish,
It is.
which that's the second person that's told her. Her mom was the first person that told her.
Yep.
Greg and Shep head to Shep's new crib and they do like a little detour. They start to talk about Austen and Audrey fighting at the party, and Rob says that I think it's because he really wants to hang out with Salley.
He does. I don't
Yeah.
understand why, though.
He likes the attention. He's a attention seeker.
No, that's true.
Rob said it's perfect these guys live in the gray area and they thrive on it. I don't know what the gray area means, but maybe that they act like they're gonna go somewhere, but they never really go anywhere because they always
Yeah,
blame women and they always
that's what I
put the
think.
blame on somebody else for the obstacles in their life. Maybe
Mhm.
that's the gray area. Austin heads to his parents' house and he has a heart to heart with his mom. His mom is like, it was like a setup. Like Austin talked to his sister first and then he talked to his mom. And it's almost like, okay, so they both know that you're going to make your move and break up with Audrey for the show. And it's just
Yeah,
sad because, like, how
yeah,
many women do you have to go through, to make yourself feel better?
yeah.
So that's how that goes, and then they have a birthday dinner.
Yes, the guys do, right?
They have a birthday dinner for Shep or for not Austen,
Yes,
and it ends up being Austen and Shep yelling and screaming at each other.
of course.
They don't like each other and all this other fun stuff. So it didn't go well. Obviously, Austen and Shep are not friends. Austen's always wanting an apology. There is no apology.
I get it.
And yeah, so that's basically how the 9 ended. 10 starts off with Shep stretching for a run. They take notes and that he uses his historic cannon to stretch.
Oh,
Which
I
I
missed
thought was
that.
yeah, he's, like, leaning against and stretching, and
Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
must have missed what he was
"Is
leaning
that a
against.
historic cannon that he's
Oh
just
my
putting,
gosh.
like" but it's out in the open, so I'm apparent like, anybody can touch it.
Yeah.
He meets up with Whitner, and they start talking about Austin's B-Day dinner. Says it went south, and I don't know how it's gonna affect the weekend getaway. The weekend getaway is going to Whitner's.
Summer house or something?
It looks like a cult. It's like
Yeah, they have a lot of land and a lot of houses on that.
it's creepy.
Yeah,
Like, please tell me you saw that part.
I
Anyways,
did, yeah.
okay. Whitney and Patricia talk about the ceremony for her dog that passed away.
Mhm.
Just like every year they do something for her dogs. This year doing a funeral ceremony. Whitney says that the show this is a Whitney says it's a show of Craig and he needs to get over it or something, basically, between Austen and Craig.
Yeah.
Austen and Madison are on the phone and she tells him about the dinner and says, I don't care what the status of Craig and I's friendship is. They go to Austen tells Madison just basically, like, I'm just going to do my own thing and I really don't care what Craig says,
Yeah.
which is every season. They end up
Yep.
fighting and then at the end, at the reunion, they make up. Please tell me everybody knows this story.
It has happened ever since, like, a couple seasons ago, I feel like.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Charlie comes with the painting to Craig's house and they are hanging the painting, which I think is weird because
Yeah.
she's decorating the house. And it's ironic because Paige decorated most of his house. And now he's having another woman come in and decorate his house. So it's almost like he has mommy issues,
Maybe. He's got some kind
maybe.
of issues.
Because we've never really seen any part of his family. Have you
No.
ever seen any part of his
No.
family? Mom, dad,
No. Let
brother,
me see if I can.
sister, none.
No.
Everybody else brings their family on board
Yeah, you're right. I don't think we ever have. Just that one friend.
from the Winter House.
Yeah.
Sally and Molly get a massage together, and Molly confessed it's probably because she's fighting with half the crew in confession. And I think Molly is correct.
Mhm.
They start, as they're getting the massage, they team up and they start to say that Vanita is the main denominator of why they are fighting. And they both put 2 and 2 together. And they've known each other for 4 years. They worked at the Republic.
Yeah, I didn't know that. That
I
was
didn't know that.
interesting.
I didn't know Molly worked there. I know Sally worked there because she dated what's his face, the manager.
Which one?
Yeah. She dated what's his name? The guy who's dating the DJ for like a mint second.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know that they both worked there. I didn't realize they had known each other before the show, so that was interesting.
Yeah.
'Cause I kinda feel like they didn't really, like not that they didn't get along, but, like, I don't know, they didn't really like each other.
Yeah, that's what they made it seem, but apparently they've been friends.
Yeah.
Madison is packing for the weekend. Sally says she wants the chickens out of her house. She's over it. They all head to Whitner's family farm. They all carpool, and the carpool is Craig Shep and Whitner ride together.
Mhm.
Sally, Molly, and Charlie ride together. Austen, Benita, and Rob ride together.
Yep.
Sally tells Charlie that Craig has been telling the guys that Charlie is that Charlie's gonna fall in love with him, kinda, like, making it seem that he's not gonna do it. I don't know, it kinda she yeah, I didn't get the whole thing.
I didn't
Are you
either.
trying to say, like, Charlie is, like, ditzy enough that she's gonna fall head over heels and become a
Yeah.
stage 5 clinger? Is what Ma Sally's trying to get at. Charlie doesn't obviously believe it.
No.
Molly says that Sally is very jealous, which that is the case.
Mhm.
Charlie is very confused. Craig tells the guys that as long as Austen doesn't attack him, there won't be any problems in the car. And then in Austen's car, Rob and Vanita, Austen tells them that Audrey and him broke up.
Yeah,
Rob
done so.
shocked. Yeah, and then they go into like the they call, so Sally calls who does she call?
She calls
Does she call
yeah,
Austen?
she calls someone in that car, either Vanita or
Yeah,
Austen.
she calls Austen to confirm her allegations about
Yeah.
what Craig says about Charlie, but they don't ever say the answer. Like, production
No.
cuts it out or something,
Yeah.
and they leave it as a cliffhanger. So then they get to it's called Itchy Grass Farms. It's really
Yeah, it was
pretty.
really weird, yeah.
It's really weird and eerie, but it's really pretty. It's got the culty vibes. As
Yeah.
they're going through the bedrooms, there's actually, like, a dungeon-looking gate area.
Yeah.
Like, I thought that was creepy, and I tried to look it up, couldn't find it. Sally calls X that production yeah. They all head to the pool and have a cookout. Sally tries to get Vanita to tell her if Austen is single. Vanita says, "I know where my loyalty is," and doesn't say anything, keeps her mouth shut.
Yep.
Charlie and Craig talk about what Sally said, and she said she's not taking anything to heart of it being true. And it's really weird because Craig says, I'm very protective of you and I'm very upset.
Yeah, yeah.
Did you get that part? So Craig goes to Sally and says, "You need to go apologize for saying that it's not true." And Sally freaks out because she's telling him to go ask Shep. And Craig's like, "No, I'm not going to ask Shep when it's about me. It's what I said."
Yeah.
And I think that's
Yeah.
very true because
Yeah.
Sally's trying to pit a fight against Shep and Craig. And Craig's like, "I'm not going to fall for it." So that's what happened. Then Craig the crew get ready for dinner, and Sally and Molly and Charlie are walking back to the what do you call it? The little casita. And
Yeah.
Sally's basically like telling Charlie, like, Craig's trying to force me to say it's not true when I know it's true and you are better than him. And I think Sally's just very jealous. Like, she wants all
Yeah.
the boys to look at her.
And I kinda feel like the tables have turned for her, like, how Vanita was saying, like, "Don't date Craig, don't go after him," now she's kinda saying that, but I also feel like it's part jealousy, but part, like, "I've been there, done that, listen to me." But I'm also jealous because, like you said, I want everyone to like me
Right. Like, why do you get to tell her, and why can't she find out by
for
herself,
herself,
just like
just
when
like
you
you
told
had to.
Benita? Yeah,
Yeah.
you just told Benita, like, "I wanna find out for myself."
Yes.
And you sure did, ma'am.
Yep. Yep.
So what makes it any different? And now you're trying to call Benita a bad friend?
Yes.
You're the bad friend. And then the episode ends with Craig going I mean, yeah, Craig going to Shep's, little, um, house and just telling him that Sally's trying to start stuff and she's the chaos agent,
She's the
and it's
source
not
of it, yeah.
yeah, it's not gonna end well for her.
And it will not.
Mm-mm.
Alright, Summer House, I just watched it.
Yeah, Summer House is crazy, crazy.
I'm curious to hear your thoughts because this is only my second season I'm watching. So
Yes. So it starts off hot already with Kyle and Amanda packing and his little snarky comments
the whole
about
episode
don't
with those.
forget about me this year. And she's like, I already like she meets up with Sarah. So they're all in the city and they all do the car thing where they get
Mhm.
in the car and they pack their bag and then they head to their house. And Sierra ends up meeting Amanda and Kyle, and Amanda immediately jumps in, in Sierra's car. And I love it. Girl power. Jesse and Carl jump in with Kyle. The new guys this year is KJ, Haley, and Levi, guys and girls. They called Kyle out and said he became a DJ because his wife was complaining about him going out all night, which I believe is 100% true.
Really
I believe like that's the only reason he would
decided
be
to do
able
that.
to, yeah, to support his habit.
I mean,
um,
makes sense.
yeah. They enter the house, the ladies start drinking, they go to the backyard, and there's a carousel. Sierra says she is working on being less of a bitch this year. To Wes, obviously, that's
Good
hinted
for her.
towards Wes.
Yeah. Yep.
KJ is a model in Europe for the last 2 years. He was a model, still is a model. He's
Mhm.
kinda cute.
Yeah. Better than the guy last year.
Yeah.
I don't even remember his name.
I don't even remember his name either. That's how bad it was.
I know.
Sierra is going to kill Kyle the first weekend. She wants the guys to
Mhm.
get the luggage out of the car, and Kyle's like, "It's about to rain in 5 minutes." And Sierra's like, "And?
Yeah,
Go get the
and
stuff out of the car."
oh, I had a major eye roll when he said that.
I know, I know. Wes and Wes has a C on his phone, and Amanda calls him out for it, and I thought it was funny
Yeah, it
because she
was.
goes, "Why do you have a C for Sierra on your phone?" So it's almost like it's a foreshadowing Amanda, and they are probably just playing it off, and they are really dating because they went to the Super Bowl together. Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. KJ says he grew up with all women and he's from Kansas and his mom is a nurse. So him and Sierra kind of have something in common. So Kyle said there's only so much Netflix and chill. So they order a bunch of pizza and pasta from a place. They all sit down and start talking. Amanda and Kyle are not wearing their rings. Amanda said that Kyle lost his ring, and Amanda is not wearing her ring until Kyle
Yeah.
finds his ring. I think that's crazy.
Yeah, I thought the same.
Yeah.
I was wondering if that story was true or if they were, like, just not feeling each other anymore, and that's why, and that was, like, their cover-up story. But either way, I was like, "Oof, that's not a good sign."
One of the girls says that she just got out of well, both of them got out of a relationship. Both new girls are
Almost
freshly out
12
of a
years.
one was 12 years.
Yeah.
The other one broke up at a famous food shop they all know that's in New York.
Sweet greens, yeah.
Yeah, it's Sweet Greens. One of the girls asked about Kyle, his DJ career, and Amanda says, I'll tell you how it started. And Amanda goes off and said it started as a fashion company. And Amanda wanted to be go into fashion, and
Mhm.
Kyle didn't want her to. And then Kyle was like, I want to be a DJ. And so that's
Yeah.
how it started. Kyle said there's only so much Netflix and chill. So he had to go out and DJ. No, she wanted a family.
Yeah.
She
And
wanted a
you wanna
house.
and
She
you
wanted baby, and that's how the story really is.
Yeah.
Not go back to the other seasons where you have to go get your sperm count and all that other fun stuff, and then make sure she's fertile and all that fun stuff because they did that. And then gets done, and then they go out to the club except for Sierra and Amanda.
Mhm.
They get back at 2 a.m. The next morning, it's 4th of July, 200 people are coming, and then the main event happens, and Ben shows up,
The Aussie.
the Aussie. And we now know that Ben met Amanda and Kyle at a wedding in Europe,
Yeah.
and they met and they ended up skinny dipping at the wedding.
I feel like there's gotta be more to the story than
There is
that.
gonna be more to it, and that is why he is on this show. And he is very, very attractive. He was on The
Mhm.
Bachelor for Australia, and he looks like Matthew McConaughey. Am I right?
I can see it. I can
Am
see
I
it.
right?
Yeah.
Like a
Yeah.
young one, or like
Yeah.
he
Okay.
could be the
Young.
son?
Young. Yeah.
They have the party and seem to be going well, and
Yeah.
then it gets wild at the party. They all jump in the pool, and Amanda jumps in with just a bra and undie, and Kyle
Mm-hmm.
gets upset.
Yes.
And I
Very.
wonder because Amanda said during the Europe skinny dipping, Kyle wasn't in the pool.
Mm.
So it was Amanda, Ben, and I think the bride that got
Okay.
married. And Kyle was just walking around with his DJ, with his
Mm.
like DJ records, and he was just playing music around the pool.
Interesting.
So there's more to this story. I'm interested.
Yeah.
And that's basically episode 1 in a nutshell.
Yeah. It's definitely going to be an interesting season, especially with the 2 new girls and the new guy. Well, the 2 new guys, I guess. So, but I like that they reference Paige and her not being there to cuddle, and then they FaceTimed Lindsay. So, I was gonna say I thought Carl. I mean, I've only seen him from last season, but I thought he looked really good this season. Like you can tell he's training for the marathon. I feel like he's taking care of himself. Like he's in a good space. I feel
Mhm.
like.
Yeah.
And I don't remember
Yeah.
last season, but does Amanda look thinner to you this season, or is that just me?
Yeah, she looks way thinner.
Okay, that's what I thought. I thought she looked super, super thin.
She's also on Prozac too, which I'm thinking about.
Okay.
Her and Sierra both said it on Watch What Happens Live. They're like, highly recommend it. It keeps you focused. I'm gonna ask my
Yeah,
doctor.
about
So,
it.
all right, Bravo
Yeah,
news.
yes. So Kyle Richards stars in the new season of The Lincoln Lawyer. I watched a little clip, and she's looking for a divorce attorney, which I thought was kind of ironic because she's not divorced herself. I believe that's airing on Netflix. Brittany was singing on The American Idol. Did you see that? There's a clip of her singing on there, so
Yeah, it was
she's getting.
bad.
Paige and Andy both had different commercials for the Super Bowl. Paige, I thought was going to be a little bit longer, but she had like a very small part in it, but good for them for getting commercials. Salt Lake City, Bronwyn is dating a 32-year-old model. So that is interesting. She went from 67 to 32. I guess good for her. How old is she? 40?
Who?
30s?
Kyle?
Bronwyn from Salt Lake. But anyways, good for her. Roni got picked up by E and will be called The Golden Life. It will feature Luann. It will be featured in Florida with Luann, Jill, Kyle, Sonia, and Ramona. And I just heard that they just fired Jill
I saw that.
because of the racist comments after Bad Bunny. So she has already been X'd out. He is not playing around. So I don't know, maybe do you think they're going to bring in Bethany? Like, will they bring in someone else or just leave it as that?
I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna go because, I mean, if they already fired Jill, like, it's only gonna get worse. I don't think there's gonna be a lot of viewers. And if they've already filmed, they're gonna have to refilm with someone
I
new
know, I
and
know.
hold back the start date. So I don't know that whole scenario.
Yeah, it'll be interesting, and I'm also surprised that that Bravo just kinda gave them over to E, but also they've been on hold for what, years at this point? So I guess Bravo's not really losing anything. So we'll see how that goes. The Real Housewives of Rhode Island trailer dropped and will premiere April 2nd. And there is Dolores lookalike. It is crazy how much this other lady looks like Dolores. Let's see. Teddy Mellencamp was on The Masked Singer. So in between her chemo and everything, she was performing on there. Mormon Wives, Lila Taylor confirmed split from her husband Mason on Live. I did hear about this. This was
I
not
saw
her
that.
baby. That's not her baby daddy, right? That's someone else. Okay. Oh, let's
No,
see.
he was caught with another chick or something. And then apparently he was being really rude. They were crossing the street or leaving a bar,
Yeah.
and he said something very rude to 2 other women, something along those
What's
lines.
up with these Mormon guys?
Well, I mean, Mormons are cultish, like,
That's true.
they think they're above the law in Salt Lake because, I mean, that's what
Yeah.
who runs the town.
Yeah. Robert Crosby is finally out of court. He does have 24-month probation and 75 hours community service and SA classes, which makes sense, but Thank God he's out. I bet Mary is ecstatic. Drew scores a diverse baddie battle victory with Ralph, and she requests for alimony. And that is Atlanta, right, Drew? Right,
Yes.
she's not Potomac. Okay. And then Kyle's ex, Morgan Wade, performed at the Mega Rock Fest of Country. Did she really?
Well, she's going to.
Oh, she's going to. Ugh. Don't care for that.
I know. And
I
I
also
think they need to start coming out because it should weigh on a lot of people, especially because the Bravo community is a bunch of like gays, trans,
yes,
Mexicans,
yes.
Hispanics, Latinas, everyone. And I think it needs to
Mhm.
come out. Like, what side are you on? And the
Yeah.
fact that Bravo doesn't say it enough, like, should say something because we need to know what side you're on because that's going to
Yeah.
determine if we're ever going to give you the attention
Yeah.
and you will be deleted and unfollowed.
And then I did see, I don't know if it's true, but people are saying that Amanda from OC stopped filming with the crew. So I don't know
Yeah,
if
and
that's
then she
true.
said that's a lie.
Yeah, so I was like, I don't know if that's true or not, but someone did say, and
Yeah.
I haven't watched it, that she's no longer
No.
in what do you call it? The like where they go on and talk about after the show. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
no,
talking about?
he was just on Watch What Happens or Live and says that's not true. She's still on
Okay.
the show.
I was gonna say, 'cause that's really weird if she just like up and left like that.
Yeah. And that's a wrap on the episode of Bravo's Moms Unfiltered. We hope you had as much fun listening as we did spilling the tea. Because let's be real, moms need unfiltered moments too.
Make sure to follow us wherever you get your podcast so you never miss an episode. And if you love today's chat, leave us a review. It will help other Bravo loving moms find us.
Yes, don't forget to follow us on Spotify, Apple, what else?
Amazon Music.
Amazon. And then also Instagram.
Yes.
And yeah, like us,
That
star
is it.
us, give us your opinion, please, please, please.
Yes. Until next time, keep the wine chilled, the drama on TV, and the mom life real.
See you next week, Bravo moms.
I'm reckless, offensive. I destroy your defenses. My guest list is priceless, and yes, I run a tight ship.